And now on to Tallahassee. That's where state legislators are once again addressing the issue of robocalls for people here in the state. They passed a bill 2 years ago that added some protection to cut down on the headaches.
But a new bill being considered right now has changes that could actually dismantle what that previous bill accomplished.
Sometimes it rings up to 10 times, and they're different people, different phone number.
Most of us have experienced the dreaded robocalls and texts. For many, like John Cordona, it's hard to escape.
You answer it, and it goes, you hear beep, you hear dial tone.
It's the same conversation that's happening in Tallahassee right now. Last week, House Bill 761 was headed in committee.
The problem arises with litigation that's being brought against some of these companies, mass class action suits that are brought against them.
In 2021, Florida passed a bill prohibiting communication without written consent.
The 2021 bill had a lot of great consumer protections in it. This bill does not change that. And what it really does is help retailers know what they can and cannot do when communicating with current and future customers.
Well, when you break that down, those future customers are people that you've never done business with and you never got permission to text to.
Florida consumer attorney Billy Howard says that bill could potentially mean more robocalls coming in.
If they change the law, then all of these calls become legal and there's no remedy for any citizens.
The new bill outlines which robocall systems would be deemed illegal. It's one Howard says is outdated and not used by many companies.
We all want the ability to say yes or no to that. If you want telemarketing, calls or texts, then you can tell the company that you're doing business with that you want them.
He fears it will scale back accomplishments from the bill in 2021.
I don't really get a lot of spams, and when I do, I see that it, didn't let me answer it.
For the everyday phone user, they just want to see some relief from those pesky calls.
What's the counteract to that? Not answer your phone at all? At the expense of maybe getting an emergency call for one of your loved ones and you don't answer it. So I don't know what the answer is.
And this new bill, which again could increase robocalls for Florida residents, will go before the committee on Monday morning.